the first mod is complete. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, my 2000 Dodge Ram 1500 Sport Edition. This is the vehicle I'll be building to go off-road, to go out and have some fun, hopefully soon. There's a lot of modifications I need to do to it. There's a lot of work that needs to be done to it. So let me give you a basic overview of what needs to be done before I can really take it off-road. Well, the first thing you can see, obviously, is the drive shaft is not connected to the front axle. When I bought it, the guy said it needs new U-joints. And I've got them right here. It's just a matter of me getting underneath it, pulling the drive shaft off the transfer case, and changing them. I'm also going to get a cardan rebuild kit because it's a double cardan drive shaft. So while I've got the drive shaft out, I'm gonna go ahead and replace that, and then I'm gonna sand it down, repaint it, and get it back under there. You can see here the control arms are not in the best shape in the world. I've seen much worse, but I am gonna go ahead and replace them. There's a kit I want that makes it into a long arm kit. It's a bolt-on kit, so there's not a whole lot of modification that needs to be made to them. The wheels and tires are all right. I'd much prefer Toyos, but I'm gonna run these until they wear out. Then I'm gonna replace them with Toyo mud terrains. And if you look at the tires on the front end, they kind of bow out a little bit. You can really see it on that one right there. So I'm going to replace the entire steering setup before I take it off-road and have it aligned and all that fun stuff. Now, one thing I want to point out is this front receiver hitch. I'm still trying to decide if I want to keep that so I can put a temporary winch mount where I can take it on and off, or if I want to build a custom bumper for it and permanently mount the winch. I'm going to put a 12,000 pound winch on it, which, you know, considering it's a half-ton pickup, I think would go great. And as you probably saw previously, it has the typical Dodge dash rod. So I'm going to be replacing the dash. And also there's a lot of electrical problems. The air conditioner doesn't work, the radio doesn't work. So I'll be diagnosing those problems in the near future. Of course, as all second gen Dodges has, it has the manual shifter. Now, one thing I'm going to do with the transfer case, I'm debating on whether I'm going to get a TJ Rubicon transfer case, which will bolt right up to my transmission, or if I'm going to get an Atlas. Either way, I'll have a 4-to-1 low range. With the Atlas, I'd have a 4.2-to-1 or 4.3-to-1, something like that. Now, as you saw earlier also, there's a switch for the light bar. The light bar does work, and it is bright. The center console up top, you can track your instant fuel mileage, average fuel mileage. It also has a compass and a thermometer on it. It also has distance to empty. Now, the speedometer needs to be corrected, but I'll take care of that in the near future. I'm probably going to replace this since, as you can see, it's broken and missing parts. There's a company called LRB Speed that actually makes an aluminum center console. You can get one that just covers this area, or you can get one that goes all the way and encompasses that light too. Now, that toolbox on the back, I'm actually getting rid of that. I'm going to build an off-road rack. I've actually got somebody coming later today to get that. I've sold it. He's going to come get it later today. It's bolted in there with self-tapping screws, so I'm going to have to undo those. But yeah, I'm going to build an off-road rack where I can mount gas cans, shovel, axe, and a few other things. Now, this thing right here is going away. I never did like these. However, I am going to put some more vent visors on it. Now, this one used to have them. On this side, it's still there mostly. But I'm going to take that off because, as you can see, on the driver's side, it's completely gone. So I'm going to replace that. Now, this truck came equipped with the 46RE automatic transmission, which unfortunately did have its issues, but it can be built to withstand some punishment. I'm going to go with parts from Cope Racing Transmissions. They specialize in 727s, 46REs, 47, 48REs, and they actually have a kit where you can switch from a 545 RFE over to a 46RE, because you can build the 46RE to withstand quite a bit of power. In fact, they make parts that basically will survive 1,200 horsepower drag trucks, and they do that regularly. Go check them out. So that's what I've got going on. There's some more work I'm going to do to the engine. It's got the 360 in it, 5.9 Magnum, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to put some Edelbrock heads. I'm going to put a Hughes engines intakes, which is an intake manifold. It's made by Edelbrock, and it's basically an RPM air gap, but it's set up for fuel injection. And I think it's really cool. It's expensive, but I think it's really cool. I'm also going to put their fuel rails on it, slightly higher flow injectors, and I'm going to put a bored out throttle body, which they also offer. So look for that in the future. Well, I want to thank you for coming along and looking at my new truck. It's been a long time coming. I've been trying to get a new truck, a personal vehicle, for a while. Money's been kind of tight over the past few years. As you saw a few years ago, I did get that F250, but never could get it running. It was an injector issue, and I didn't have the money to spend almost $2,000 on a set of injectors for it. But this one runs, and it gets me where I got to go. Right now, all it does basically is get me back and forth to work, but other than that, you know, it does get me to the store, things like that. But we're going to build it. We're going to get it where I can take long distance trips in it. And I'm working with Rock Solid Rig. If you're not familiar with them, go take a look at them on YouTube. They haven't posted anything in a while, but they did have a lot of stuff out there for a while. I'll be working with them on videos in the future. So again, stay tuned for that. Again, I want to thank you for coming along. And if you want to see more, then subscribe to my channel. It doesn't cost you a thing. Hit that bell notification. And if you like this video, hit that like button down below. Leave a comment what you think. You know, if you have any ideas of things maybe I should do to this truck, let me hear it. I'd love to hear your suggestions. And as always, God bless and be good.